guys. So, I've been sick for probably 5 days now. So you're probably going to hear me cough a bit, and you can probably hear the sinus thing going on. But I wanted to do a little video because on top of being sick, I have a lot of stuff going on mentally, and I don't really have the support system that I'm used to having right now. So things have just gotten a little hard lately, and it got me thinking. And I've been watching a lot of my old favorite TV shows, Scrubs and Gilmore Girls. They're my big ones. Um, and every time I watch Scrubs, I think, oh, I need to share this episode with so and so because it's so good. It has so much good, funny quotes and stuff. And when I watch Gilmore Girls, just kind of explains my life. And I was watching this episode of Gilmore Girls, and this quote came up, and I want to quote it, and then I want to tell a little story about why it's kind of a big deal to me. So I'm going to click over and read this quote real quick. The quote is from Lorelai from the episode The Incredible Stinking Lorelais. There are very few times in my life when I find myself sitting around thinking, I wish I was married. But today, I'm happy, I like my life, I like my friends, I like my stuff, my time, my space, my TV. But every now and then, just for a moment, I wish I had a partner. Someone to pick up the slack, someone to wait for the cable guy, someone to make me coffee in the morning, meet the stupid sink before it gets shipped back to Canada. Which, that was specific to the episode where the sink for the inn had been delivered and the person who was supposed to meet the sink guy didn't show up. Anyway, I was thinking back to when I was a sophomore in college, and it was the first time that I had ever lived alone, ever. And that was also the year that I was taking 22 hours a semester, and I had a job on campus, and I was doing theater, and I was an art minor, which meant that every moment of free time that I had was spent in the art studio painting or sculpting or working on something. And it wasn't often that my boyfriend was able to come up to Fairmont to visit me. He lived an hour away and he worked an hour away, and so things got hard and complicated unless I was able to go home on the weekends for visits. But I remember that there was one time when I was working on a show, and I was taking all those class hours and working at the campus, and I had to go to rehearsal, and my boyfriend had come up to visit me. And when I got home from rehearsal, he had picked up the apartment, and he had done the dishes, and he had done my laundry. And I was like, why? Why did you do all that? And he said that I was busy and I didn't have time to get any of that stuff done and needed done, and he just wanted to help. And sometimes I just wish that I had someone to pick up the slack, And I'm not at home anymore. And very few people actually come to visit me now. Usually I go to my friends' houses or whatever. And it would be sometimes when I'm in this thing where I work and I have rehearsals and I'm sick and I'm depressed, it would be good to have someone who just showed up and maybe picked up a little, or helped me with laundry or dishes, or God, even helped me go to the grocery store. Things are just a little difficult right now. Depression's getting in the way of a lot of things, and stress is really high because my show is about to open, and I hate that I'm sick. I'm trying so hard to get through this illness so that I can be at my top game for the show. But everything's kind of going to hell in a handbasket right now. My apartment is just a wreck, and I have my best friend moving in like 3 days, 4 or 5 days, something like that. And so I really need to get it clean, but I spent all day sleeping trying to get better. So yeah, there are very few times in my life where I sit around thinking, I wish I was married, because I like my life. But it would be nice to have someone around who could pick up the slack, or at the very least could notice that I'm going through something, and, you know, maybe just let me cry for a bit. Yeah, it's a rather depressing video, but there it is. I'll be fine. I'll get through this like I always get through it. It sucks when you live alone and you're sick and you got, you know, other stuff going on, and everybody else is going through something too, so it's hard to find someone who can kind of be there for you when you need them. But anyway, that's my update. So, bye guys.